Reagan Des Vignes.
Reagan Des Vignes.
Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine.
Well, what a topic. All right, let's start. All right. Now, in my first season with Reagan, I did not appreciate him as much as I appreciate him now. I used to think that, oh God, this man has all these ideas, some of them stale, and you know, I just wasn't really clicking. I don't know if he picked it up, but I really wasn't clicking.
What a man, what a man. Reagan, I've known Reagan, I believe, even before Seedrink, before, you know, I think 3 to 4 years now, if I count right. And Reagan is an older brother. And he vexes me a lot. There's many moments that he trips me. And not because, not tripping in an angry way, I want to mash up things, I want to cuff him down. He trips me because there's this, you know, he feels he knows everything, you know. He feels he knows.
This man know when a camera on, he does feel the red light. You understand what I'm saying? And he does, it's an essence, you understand? That's when the camera is on. When the camera is off and we are not filming, we are workshopping, we are being who we be, you understand? It's a whole other something. This man is a real two-faced kind of man. And the man asked me today to be honest, you understand? And I cannot help but be honest, you understand? The patsy had to come out of me, you understand? Now, hush your mouth. I hear you need master control. You need to quiet. Boom. Boom.
And he feel he knows, huh? He feel he knows. And I give him some kind of justification that he knows because he is older than us, right? And he has had experiences. He has been in this business for a while. And I know he has knowledge. And I know, but it's sometimes difficult sharing what you know to him because he believes he knows, and there's always this tug of war.
He will not expend an ounce of energy to mask certain things. So he will not tell you to the side, you know, man, go wash your face now. He will, in front of everybody, say, oh, where's that on your face? Wanna wash that dirty thing, yeah?
Certain things would happen behind the scenes, you know, we can't get into them things, like personal or whatever, like people's, you know, we have ethics, you understand? Little issues will come up between certain people in the cast. And Mr. Des Vignes will, you know, instigate the bacchanal, choke the fire, and when the fire reaches too far, he wants to pull you back. Don't pull me, boy. Don't pull me. Do not pull me. Because one day, it will reach real far and it will cannot pull me. You understand what I'm saying? So, you're laughing now. Don't instigate bacchanal and be vexed when the bacchanal starts. You understand? And stop making people see on the people on them TV. You hear me? I hope you zoom in. I hope you zoom in. Zoom. Stop instigating bacchanal. But other than that, he is a very talented director. He's one of my favorite directors I've ever worked with, and I've worked with quite a few, you know. Pop the collar, that's not there. You know, he's as Tafa said, like to be able to get direction. And when the direction is clear, most of the time, and you can understand where he's coming from, he or she is coming from, it's pretty easy to work.
I met Reagan before I even started Seedrink because I used to work at Guile, and I've always admired him in a sense because he just has this personality that off the bat you would think he's cocky. I did. But then when you get and you take the time to get to know him, you'd realize he's just so creative, that sometimes it's just too much for him. And if you're not on that creative level, or you understand that level of creativity, or you don't even have an ounce of it in yourself, you wouldn't understand where he's coming from a lot of the times. But when you do, wow, it's like you unlocked a completely amazing person, so many ideas, and he's very loving. Like, he loves animals and people, and he never lets us go hungry. Like, he always feeds us. If anybody say, or they come to a workshop and only eat on a lie. No, but he is really a very loving person. I mean, as anybody else, we all have our bad habits. I mean, he might be know-it-all at times, arrogant at times, but at the end of the day, you have to take the good with the bad. And that is what makes a person, the good and the bad.
It have a trait in him I noticed, and as man, I tried to develop it within myself. He would be trying to do something, and it mightn't go his way. And if it was me, I would have probably get vexed, give attitude or something. He doesn't have time for that. He just wants the next idea to find another way to do it. I don't think I ever seen him vexed. And I'm in situations already where if it was me, I would have get vexed. And I would express myself different. But with him, he real cool.
What you just say? Give me something you just say. What you just say? Sometimes you can't keep up with your own self. Because you're going and going and going. And then, he just gives you a justified reason. And, hey, guilty for a thing. I remember when we had a little scenario with somebody and thing. And he was telling me how the person probably had the same personality as me. And it can really, it takes somebody to be arrogant to know somebody who's arrogant. And I say, hey, click. I say, probably the man talking truth, but he arrogant too to know I arrogant. You understand? But the point is, yeah, he gives a lot of direction. And I would like to work with him in the future. He don't know how much I appreciate him, but I really, really appreciate him as a director.
Even though he may not admit it publicly, I know he learns from all of us at Seedrink. And I know he has gotten better with us even being in his life. And he has impacted us, our lives. I mean, he does feed we now in season 2. He's feed us something now. He's well feed us something. Excuse me, Isabel. Right. He's well feed us, and not besides that, he really tries to tap into us, which any director would do. Anybody who, because sometimes you don't see things in yourself, huh? And there always somebody from the outside will look in and they will see. So he wants to pull that out. He wants to rake that out, And sometimes you just have to say, here. And I've learned to appreciate him over the years, and he's a really cool guy. Yeah.
You could be avoiding what's going on in front of you. The thing about Tracy is that don't forget, in the first scene, she sees it, But it's a denial. She postpones the inevitable. Your boyfriend kisses another woman, she postpones the fact by asking herself, is this really happening? If I really didn't know any better, I would really think, I was in a psychiatrist's office, but I know I'm not. Anyhow, honey, how about this and so on and so forth? She is constantly living in a state of denial. That's what Tracy is.
Okay.
So there's a wrap for tonight. We'll come back again tomorrow and work out the scenes. Hopefully Keston will be here, Jabari will be here. Who?
No one sees me down, you see me crawling. So who cares? I can speak it, shout it, scream and bawl it on deaf ears. Someone help me up, 'cause I have fallen.